Hey folks, Pastor Brad here, and I do pray that your week is off to a great start, that you had a tremendous time over the weekend spending and enjoying, celebrating, remembering those who really gave the last full measure of devotion, sacrificed their lives to secure and protect our national freedom. And so I pray that you had a great time this weekend. And we really did here at Abilene on campus, both at the main campus and the West Campus, up from the week before as we're resuming, getting back on campus for our on-campus worship gatherings. And so that's why I want to come to you today and just begin to encourage you and your family, unless you are in one of those groups that are at really, really high risk, that you really consider moving back and joining us back on campus this coming Sunday morning. And you say, Pastor, how does that look? What's that look like for a family with children? Well, my family has 4 children, you know that. And so this past weekend, they took advantage out at the West Campus of the videos that our children's ministry is putting out, the kids worship videos. And so the way that I would encourage you to think about this weekend is the fact that it is family worship. You can come in, sit separated, spaced out in the room here at Main. Out at the West Campus, you can sit outside your car in lawn chairs, put up pop tent, bring umbrellas for shade or whatever, and but you can sit there and enjoy the worship service. And then when the sermon begins, that's when some of the children begin to get a little antsy. I get it. They may not understand those great big theological terms like you guys would, the hypostatic union and theopneustos and all those sorts of things. But that's when you can pull out your phone, you can pull out your iPad, and you can plug in some earphones, put them in your children's ears, and log in or start the video there from the Abilene Baptist Church Kids Ministries page on Facebook there, and you can let them watch the kids worship video. I think you can even go to Vimeo and even download it. So if you're worried about internet reception or whatever, I think you can do that there. And so, but then as you're enjoying and taking part in the sermon, your children are there having their worship time together right there next to you in the seat. And the service this past week, the last 2 weeks, about 45 minutes. And so even with the smallest bladders, that ought not to be that big of a problem. And so I just want to begin to encourage you. It's kind of easy after all of these months now of worshiping at home to kind of settle in and, hey, we'll wait another week, we'll wait another week. Well, at some point that becomes the whole summer. And your children are really missing out on it, and you guys are too. And so I just want to encourage you today to really consider, unless you're in one of those really high-risk groups, that you and your family consider joining us back on campus, either at Main here at 8:30 and 11, or at West there at 9:45. Download the kids' videos and begin to take part. This past week, we asked folks to wear the mask there during the song service, and then took them off during the sermon here at the main campus. And we'll probably follow it for the next couple of weeks, but even then, as we move forward into this thing, we're going to begin to relax some of those expectations and requests for all of our membership. And so we miss you guys. We can't wait to get back in the house with all of our Abilene family, both at the main campus and at the West Campus. Don't forget, just one more week outside of the West Campus, then we're right back there in the big room at West. And so, but I hope that this helps you as you begin to pray through and think through, and that you would join us this coming Sunday morning. Bring your family with you, and we look forward to worshiping with you guys together this coming Sunday morning. And I'll see you then.